Heights community, that Columbia should build its gym there.
But I don't think a gym 9 stories high with facilities for black people in the basement with a back door is something that black people want.
There has never been any dispute as to the position of this community on the placing of a gymnasium by a private institution in a public park.
I don't trust anybody in the administrative network of Columbia University because they have lied, they have contradicted themselves. Grayson Kirk wrote us a letter saying, we have stopped the gym. And the next damn day, the Board of Trustees states, we have stopped the gym temporarily.
This house went up on violence, and this country's going down on violence. As our house go up, our house must come down, whether you like it or not.
On April 23rd, SDS called a demonstration in which we plan to demonstrate inside Low Library to protest Columbia's complicity with the Institute for Defense Analysis, its racism in building the gym in Morningside Park, and its attempted suppression of the left by disciplining 6 students. About 500 people joined us at the Sundial. We were opposed by about 200 jocks. We found that not only were the jocks there blocking our way, but we found when we got to Low Library that library was locked by the administration.
They must have thought that would stop us, but it didn't. Because we went into Harlem, we busted into the gym site.
The pigs called in reinforcements. We were weak down in the park. The cops were coming pretty quickly.
And the numbers were building up. And Mark Rudd got up on the dirt mound and asked us to leave because we had 300 people back at the Sundial. If we would go back and meet them.
One of the things that would happen was that each new group of people who came in the building, each new day's recruitment to the building would become political, would understand the life of the commune, would understand what was going on by the meeting. The stable of commune life was the meeting that we'd meet for approximately 8 hours a day. A lot of it was political education, a lot of it was just bullshit, a lot of it was worrying about what we'd do when the police came.
Well, SDS is in name.
Why I think maybe the amnesty issue has been raised and re-raised so many times here, and we've had to reassure ourselves by issuing votes of confidence for it every 30 minutes, because people are not sure whether they're supposed to be guilty for what they're involved in. And the whole issue of demanding amnesty first is to show that we have rights, and until we get those rights, we have to act in a coercive way.
The hang-ups that are usually present in
faculty and from right-wing students.
The jocks messed around low. They had locked arms, and every now and then they would try and keep the food out. They tried to keep a record player out, radios, everything. They were acting as the stooges for the administration.
You're gonna mess it up if you get that. They want food in there, that food is going up.
They realized that there was something there that they had never seen before. That this was one of the new experiences for most of the people at the strike. It's sort of an electric awakening.
It was communal food. We ate what was given to us that we could find, but mostly what was most important is we shared everything. We shared our oranges, our Cokes, our sandwiches, and surprising to all of us was this urge that we didn't want to eat something all by ourselves. If somebody beside us was hungry, didn't have a sandwich, we'd share our sandwich.
the spirit in Fairweather was so high tonight, we decided that it would be entirely appropriate to be married.
Where's the SS? I don't see him anymore. No, they beyond
And they managed.
I am guilty. I wish to be arrested.
Self-perpetuating businessmen who call themselves trustees of this university. We're demanding an end to the construction of the gymnasium being built against the will.
Why I think maybe the amnesty issue has been raised and re-raised so many times here, and we've had to reassure ourselves by issuing votes of confidence for it every 30 minutes, because people are not sure whether they're supposed to be guilty for what they're involved in. And the whole issue of demanding amnesty first is to show that we have rights, and until we get those rights, we have to act in a coercive way.
The hang-ups that are usually present in
About to shape the future.
But in fact, what we came to see during the strike was that
when you want to oppose an institution of that sort,
you have to do it on all fronts.
You've got to fight on all fronts.
Right.
Columbia has closed our streets, gobbled up our parkland, seized over 100 of our buildings, and forced the removal of over 8,000 people from their homes.